we're trying to figure out a way where we all can help make a difference. And we all agree that Lindsey Graham needs to go. According to the straw poll here, it was pretty much for Lee Bright, but some of you might be voting for somebody else, that's fine. But we all probably agree that Lindsey Graham needs to go. Okay? How do we get people involved that are older and can't stand out and do things, but the younger ones can?
Isn't that discriminatory?
Dang right.
So Jeff and I have been working on this, and we came up with these signs. And we're trying to get all the tea parties. We got made a template. You can go to our Facebook page. It's called Lose Lindsey, Larry and Jeff's Excellent Adventures. And you can see videos on how to make these things, but we made a template. And
Go to the website, you'll love it.
There's a lot
You
more
will
people.
love it.
There's a lot more people involved with this than just Larry and I. There's roughly 30 to 35 that are working already. We've already got one operation started in Greenville. There's one starting tomorrow in York. Bluffton's going to be coming online in the next week or so. We're making a trip to Florence to get them online, but I just want to make the point that it's not just Larry and Jeff out. There's a lot of other people working for this. But
our plan is to get people involved all over the state, and you can make these signs. We made a template, and this template will cut, it's on a 4x4 piece of plywood. And you take a 4x4 piece of plywood, lay it down, paint it yellow, then you lay the template on there and you spray it and you get the letters. They're not the prettiest thing in the world, but you put them off from a distance, a whole bunch of them, and they'll make a statement. And they're cheaper than anything you can buy anywhere else. We got under 50 cents in these things, okay? And yes, sir.
Is the color pretty state?
Yeah, the colors.
the colors are communist colors in a nice yellow.
But these are here for you to take home. And Jeff and I made these yesterday. There's 150 of them here. We don't make a lot of money, so we'd sure love to get some.
Any money.
That's right. Jeff has no income, and I'm drawing a military retirement and VA disability, and so there's some income for me, but these are coming out of our pocket, and so we will take donations if you would like to give us some. But these signs are here for you to take. If you don't take them, we're going to take them back and take them somewhere else. But our next stop is Bluffton, where we'll set up a group of people to start making them. But the point is, the older people that can't stand out and do things can get involved and help the younger people by funding the products. The Hardy board,
Yeah, that's
$7.
Tempered Hardy board, that's $7.90 roughly.
a sheet.
A sheet. The paint's $15 a gallon. You get 5 sheets to a gallon of the yellow, and the red goes forever.
We got a Wagner sprayer.
The stakes, I bought 42-inch crooked pickets for 50 cents, and I made 8 stakes out of each one of those, so you can do your math there. We're talking little numbers, not trillions. We're talking a little.
The goal is
Common sense.
the goal is to get these made all over the state.
The goal is 21,000 by June 10th. When we did the Spratt thing, and Gardner Gore and his bunch came up with the Sac Spratt signs, it was that made a big impact in the 5th district. There was just about 3,000 signs. If you multiply that times 7 districts, you come up with 21,000 signs. We're looking at $10,000 in 7 districts. That's not that much money, not at all across the state. Gardner and them were probably somewhere around $1 a pop for those things. Well, what we have is a lot less. The other thing is, it's not the campaign sign. It's not the little prefab unit that you buy from Freedom Works Pack or anything else. You get these out there, you brand yourself. You brand yourself as grassroots. We took the time to make it, we took the time to put it out, and we are fed the hell up. You're telling them that, and if you do it in a systematic, repetitive way, not just scattered around and all, but if you picture your windshield, looking at your windshield as a TV screen, you're riding down the road and you see, well, there's a pretty cow over there, and there's a nice lady working in her garden, and then all of a sudden there's 5 of these, and you say, what the hell was that? And then about a mile down the road, you see 5 more of them, Lose Lindsey. What in the hell? And then you ride another 5 miles, and all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of these again. You're getting inside their head. You're spending 5 seconds in their head.
And we're already in their head.
And
It's making it a lot worse.
That's a commercial. It's selling bacon. If you've ever read Edward Bernays' book, Propaganda, which Goebbels had 2 copies of in his library, and said he could have never had the Third Reich without Edward Bernays. He's the reason that you eat bacon in the morning. Never did that before he came along. That's why people say, when they talk about it, selling bacon. That's what we're doing. We're selling bacon. And we've got a systematic way that these things will be put out in urban areas and rural areas. There's a different strategy to each. But you have to get in their face. I don't care. I don't care if they know why they're voting the way they're voting. These dummies don't understand it. We are speaking to the choir here. They don't understand it. They know bacon. Okay.
Yesterday we were down buying some hardy boards to take a picture and make a video of making these things. And as the guy's cutting the hardy board plank in half, he knew what we were talking about, Lindsay, and he says, yeah, we need to lose a lot more too. And we were laughing about it. We go up to the cash register lady, young lady, a wife, and she says, well, we're making, and I said, do you know who Lindsey Graham is? She had no idea. 25 years old, cute young lady, mother, married, had no idea what we were talking about. And so that's what Jeff said. We used to think the Tea Party needs to educate the voter. That's what we all thought. That's what Jeff and I thought when we started the Kershaw County Patriots up. We need to educate the voters so they make an educated vote. But what's happened is, they don't, Obama had the low uninformed voter come up there.
Do you think either party wants an educated voter?
No. And
Do
so,
you really think they do?
no. We need to get this in their head so that
We worry about education later. We win elections now.
we need to get this in everyone's head, and then we can move forward next June and hopefully put someone in there that takes Lindsey Graham out.
I'll take 3 of them for the 521 bypass on the south side of town.
You can
take
have
20 of them
Take them.
for the 5.
Take all you want. Take all you want, please.
Well, I
Jeff,
can't contribute much.
But what
we understand.
the major plan is, and this is just a taste of it, is that these things get not just generated and thrown out in the wind to be scattered here and there, that we build up our munitions for the coming battle. In other words, we build that stockpile up so that when we do get ready to deploy this in a systematic way, we make the biggest statement we can in a hurry. Because we only have to have these out roughly 60 to, we'll start 60 days out, maybe 100 days
How
out.
soon or how late?
45 days is what the campaign law says. Now, I'm a little bit about rule breaking. I believe that this right here does not constitute campaign, this constitutes free damn speech. And we put them out and we overwhelm DOT. We put them out wherever we want to, and we overwhelm DOT. They don't have enough people to pick them up, and it would take 6 of them to pick up 1 of them.
And a supervisor.
We started trying to make this fun. We took a picture of my front yard. If you go to the Lose Lindsey, Larry and Jeff's Excellent Adventures page, And this is the guy right there.
But it looks like they're sticking up higher out of the ground.
Yeah, those are higher.
No,
Those are
I
higher.
was wondering if there's any way we could get, make
Yes.
it taller.
Yes,
We're gonna be making several different sizes, height-wise.
What this is in my front yard, we stuck 41 of them up there, and we're just saying, hey, Jeff, let's have a Halloween contest to see who can decorate their yard the best. And we did a video on it, and it's out there, and the picture that she's posted right there, in one night had 450 viewings. One crazy little picture had 450 viewings, and then we followed it up with a video talking about, and so what's going to happen is whoever the winner may be of our Halloween costume is going to get Jeff and I in the front yard of the video taken.
And they're gonna have about
that's
200 of these
too much
signs
free
set up
time.
just the way you do a national cemetery. With a nice crosshatch, all of them setting at the same thing and all. We'll do a video and it'll be like the publisher's clearinghouse video. You know, hey, knock, you're a winner, yay! You
I know a rodeo clown in Missouri would love to have that.
And
The thing to remember is this is fun, this builds teamwork, this is all. You know, we all wonder, what can we do? What can we do? Well, there are things we can do as long as we quit playing their game and start playing our own game and make it fun.
here's what you can do. You don't have to cut them. If you'll paint the 4x4 sheets, and ever get the templates down, or just paint them, and get a big stack of them. Jeff and I will come down. We'll have a portable table saw, and we have an air gun that puts the staples in it. We can make the pegs longer, like you said, or whatever length. This just happened to be a cheap way for us to do it. And come down there and have a cookout and have a social event and mass produce these things, and then boom. So everyone gets to know each other, everyone has fun, and then get it sent out, and then we can do something about it. And make a statement. We, the people, want our country back. And that's powerful, I think.
And then as things move on and the coalition, or whatever you want to call it, of the Tea Parties finally decides that they're going to have a coronation, and it sounds like it's going to happen in January with this great Tea Party convention that's going to happen in Myrtle Beach. For some reason, everybody wants to wait until then. I don't know, but when that happens, we can also do these things for whoever that candidate may be. I think we already know who it's going to be. But, and believe me, Larry and I are working for Bright just as hard as we can. But that, we make the same statement, homemade, grassroots statement, right behind these signs here. These signs here will already have their attention. You put whoever that candidate is right behind them systematically again, and they know that that's who that group wants to vote for. And if we move that vote and crowd those polls, we win. And Lindsey goes back home to Seneca. So, you know, if you guys want to get involved with it or anything like that, or want to help us spread signs or whatever, we're more than happy to do whatever we can to help you, and you guys help us.
Remember, Lee Bright's the point of contact or Lee Evans is the...
Lee is, I guess, going to be the de facto coordinator of our sign brigades and material brigades and all that. You're volunteering, Lee.
Okay.
We got voluntold.
And the email that I sent out with those pictures, it's got a bunch of videos that we did. And I think, Lee, you'll get it tonight when you get home. And he can send that out. And you guys look at the videos, go to the Facebook page. We're about making this fun. We're going to have these big Lose Lindsey sign caravans where we'll have 4x8 sheets, big signs in the back of pickup trucks. We've got motorcycles that are going to be riding with us. We're going to be going into parking lots and honking horns and handing out stuff. We're going to have poker runs where you put out signs, and the groups have a route each, and they have checkpoints, and they get playing cards, and at the end somebody wins with the best hand, and you have a big cookout and all. politics does not have to be a job. Politics needs to have, you have to have fun doing it, otherwise you're not going to do it. And we're all about that. We're all about making it fun, change your lifestyle a little bit, and get outside the box. Appreciate everything you guys do. You guys have been with us for the whole time, so I'll let Lee have it back.
I was going to say that one thing my husband and I recognized when they were going to go through voting before, that the Democrats were out all over the place.
Yes.
Pushing things, giving things, but you didn't see any Republicans
No.
out at all. And that was one of the things he stopped when we stopped at the fairgrounds, saying, you have to be out there, you have to be noticeable. And this will get us out there, get us noticeable.
Yes.
Another thing that was a big suggestion from Jesse Grasson is that we take a great big 4x8 Lose Lindsey sign, and you have your little Lose Lindsey t-shirts on and all that, and you go to the busiest intersection you can find at rush hour, and you do like the guys with the boots, and you know, getting donations, except you're handing out flyers, and you're doing Lose Lindsey flyers. He did that with the John Birch Society up in Charlotte, and in one afternoon gave out 1,300 flyers.
Wow.
Now that's not the people that don't roll down the window. That's everybody that took it. So how many people saw it in addition to the ones that took it? So that kind of thing is the same kind of thing. Anything that we can do, and that's something that you can take turns. I'll do it from 9 to 10, and you do it from this to this, or something like that. You know, that way nobody's out there for 5 or 6 hours, or if you do it just at rush hour and you only do it for 2 hours. We could pace ourselves.
What about the reverse of where we're backing when we go through that too?
Do what?
Yes.
Well, we can put as much effort into
Yes.
it.
Yeah, it'll be the same kind of campaign for whoever we.
Just in reverse.
This gets our brand out there. If we can get our brand out there, we've sold our brand and all. As soon as we start putting whatever candidate that is out there, it'll be branded with this. The same people, the same everything. The size of the sign is critical. The placement of the sign is critical. If it's not if it's hodgepodge, it doesn't look right. If it's consistent and it's all across the state, it means something. It means that it's a group that's doing it. It's we the people.
You know, each one of us sit here, you know, every meeting and say, what can we do to change this country? We're looking at it right now. If you don't realize the impact this race has, believe me, there is no race in this country, this next election cycle, that will have more impact than this one. And I'm hearing that from literally all over the country.
And one of the things is, a lot of people, and I'm concerned about this, is having the national tax, the national money come in here and run our race. That's kind of the way the MIG race kind of was. They like to bring in all their signs, all their efforts, and push you toward their agenda and how to run things. I would rather see us on a stronger, equal footing, where it would be more like how you tell them how you want them to help you, versus you standing back and going, oh, okay, well, what do you want me to do? I think it's up to us to kind of push that agenda forward. I'm off.
Anybody else have anything they want to bring up? Now's your chance. Again, new